Table of Contents Forward Chapter 1, Why the Mindset is Important. Chapter 2, The Real Truth About Internet Marketing. Chapter 3, Business versus Employee Mindset. Chapter 4, The Story of the Chinese Bamboo Tree. Chapter 5, Building a Long-Term Business versus Fast Cash. Chapter 6, Choosing Between the Path of the Merchant versus the Affiliate. Chapter 7, Gaining Motivation for Your Projects. Chapter 8, Finding Help at the Right Places. Wrapping up. 4. Forward Clickbank is among the best affiliate marketing program there is around. Clickbank has many products in the marketplace for affiliates to market. Among the greatest questions that individuals ask most is, how do I bring in money pushing Clickbank products? There are a lot of ways, methods, or techniques we may consider. Even so, the most crucial thing that most individuals tend to overlook when it comes to making cash marketing Clickbank products is mindset. The mindset that you have is really essential for your success. You'll need it to become successful at making cash promoting Clickbank products. Affiliate marketing is full of stresses, and right from the first day, your mentality will determine whether you're going to become a Clickbank winner or not. A lot of individuals wind up giving up or failing with Clickbank, merely because right after they have signed on with Clickbank, they begin by putting up a blog. After they post the blog, they hope to sit by and get money. This is true. However, sorry to say that you'll never succeed by simply doing this. This is because correct mindset is required. Daily you have to learn fresh things, fresh skills. 5. And this is the learning curve you require in order to accomplish success. The fail-proof Clickbank mindset. 6. Chapter 1, Why the Mindset is Important. Synopsis: using Clickbank and other such affiliate systems is not without certain inherent failures which plague the correct tracking of the affiliate's performance, and thus denying the fruits of his/her labor in promoting and transferring quality traffic to the advertiser's website. 7. Why the mindset is important. Inherent problems of Clickbank sites. A number of reasons, chief among them are the inability to track the performance of the prospect after he leaves the website of the affiliate is main among them. Another problem is anonymous web's browsing patterns of users. Anonymous web browsing and the problems that they offer to publishers. As an affiliate, it is a very disturbing thing that a majority of the web browsers and other software that is used to browse the web allows anonymous browsing. They are designed in a way so that publishers cannot identify or intrude into the privacy of the surfer. Bots, auto-installing software, etc., if implemented, and easily get a website into trouble by getting itself banned by the major search engines and browsers. In this scenario, when consumer privacy is a major issue, publishers and affiliates have to be very careful how they plan their marketing tactics to promote the advertiser's products and services. 8. Cookies are the only great solution in this regard, as they are allowed by most normal privacy settings of browsers and are, although sometimes flagged as security alerts and red flagged by some antivirus software, they are universally accepted as a standard of handling user experiences on websites. Most websites will not even function and explicitly ask you to enable your browser to accept cookies before allowing you to use it. Cookies are mainly of two types: persistent and temporary cookies. Temporary cookies are usually used for managing the user experience on the website, like navigation, page history, etc. They may also be used for storing shopping carts, etc. when browsing an e-commerce website. They are usually destroyed or cleaned when you close the browser. On the other hand, persistent cookies are used to store information such as login preference and login credentials to remember a user and log him back in without manually typing the credentials again. Such cookies are stored as small text files on the computer of the user. If you clean your browser cache and history, you are likely to destroy all persistent cookies and reset your browsing history and preferences for any website that you may have saved previously. 9. Hoplinking, how it works and the improvements Clickbank has done in it since 2003. However, potentially Clickbank is still the best overall network, and it is pertinent to remember that they are aware of most of the issues undermining the efforts of honest and hard-working affiliates. Clickbank has recently upgraded their hoplinking, which now allows setting up of multiple landing pages for the advertiser. Landing pages are the ones where the referral traffic or the potential customer goes to from the referring affiliate's website. This could be a home page or a page deep inside the advertiser's website containing the desired call to action. How does the hoplinking works? Just like any HTTP linking on the web, hoplinking is essentially a link as well. However, the beauty in this is that hoplinks directly does not link to the advertiser's website. In fact, when you click on a hoplink, it first connects to the hoplink web server at Clickbank. The hoplink server identifies the referring affiliate's ID and also the advertiser's website and makes a record of the same and then redirects you to the advertiser's website. Earlier, Clickbank had provision to set only one landing page as the hoplink. 10. The new hoplinking system also overcomes a number of security loopholes, and now it is difficult to do a click fraud when the new system is in place. Reputed affiliates are now aligning more onto the new hoplinking system, which is safer and more credible. Persistence with Clickbank affiliate systems. For the most part, any marketing effort requires patience and a smart plan for marketing the products and services of the advertiser. It does not have to be too different to a normal offline marketing plan, but online marketing certainly has its own advantages and disadvantages. Clickbank affiliate system has been tested to get results, and having been in business for more than a decade, they are certainly not a fly-by-night operator. In fact, their payment system and fraud processing is very good, plus the benefits that they provide to an advertiser is immense, and as such has a lot of potential for the affiliate marketer. However, in order to succeed, you need a plan. One particular user from Oregon who has been a Clickbank affiliate and has been marketing ebooks for a while says that he started off with very bad response for the first few months. In fact, he almost thought about quitting online marketing, saying that this is worse than betting. 11. However, he got a brilliant idea from a friend who is also a Clickbank affiliate and started a new approach. He first chose a standard ebook that he felt covers a niche subject and then wrote a few small articles which were reviews of the book in a very subjective and critical approach. Next, he submitted those articles onto an e-zine and waited for the articles to be indexed. Once they were indexed, these articles were picked up in search results, and other users who are looking for relevant content started visiting and using those articles on their website with credit to him. These helped in getting a sizable amount of traffic back to his affiliate link. A few weeks into his experiment, he started getting up to 5 times more leads and an increased conversion from those leads. Having got the results that he wants, though, is not possible, he started writing additional articles for the ebooks he was promoting, and that maximized the results dramatically. The good thing about writing articles and submitting them to e-zines is they not only give you results in the short run but also on the long run, as these articles are files for posterity and will come up in search whenever someone is searching for something relevant to it. Why the mindset is important. 12. When you were not getting good grades in school, your teacher would have said to you invariably to not quit trying. Persistence pays was probably what you have heard at school and at home, and that is so true with most things in life. So many marketers have fled at the first sign of trouble when they cannot crack the jigsaw puzzle called marketing success. But the ones who end up having the last laugh are the ones who never quit and marches until the end. Just because one thing is not working for you, that does not mean that it is not right. If others have found success in that process, you are perfectly capable of doing it too. And if still not possible, then try something else. That should be the motto for every marketer. 13. Chapter 2, The Real Truth About Internet Marketing. Synopsis. In simple layman's words, Internet marketing is the process of marketing your products and services utilizing the power of the Internet. 14. What is Internet marketing? Ever since the boom of the Internet and the advent of the information age, people have been using the Internet for communication, entertainment, information, and their business. The usage is literally unlimited, as Internet has opened up a plethora of opportunities for a new generation of professions, like programming, designing, content writing, etc. It has also led to effective governance by our government using the power of electronic mail or email and distribution of information. Technology in the form of Internet now allows us to sell our products and services online. With the help of Internet, we have now been able to reach a global audience who are in need of our services. This audience was hitherto impossible to reach out to. With an effective distribution system managed by the power of Internet, it is also possible to distribute the products efficiently and timely. New markets have opened up and we have seen true globalization in all sense of the term now. With the advent of the Internet and the rise in the number of people using it for various reasons each day, traditional media marketers have 15. Started to flock to the digital domain to try and woo potential customers. How does Internet marketing help? Internet provides an opportunity to reach an audience that is hitherto untouched and seemingly impossible to tap because of the lack of options to reach out to them. Internet offers that extension. For example, you are selling custom-made slipcovers. Your main customers are people who are within the locality and those who come through references from out of town. What is you have a tool that will allow you to sell your slipcovers to a larger set of customers and those who are willing to pay for the shipping for the same. Internet provides that opportunity, and not only that, it has also leveled the playing field for the small and the big businesses. Small businesses with smart marketing techniques are now making their presence felt. They are not only effectively selling to the local customers but also taking advantage of the Internet to reach out to the customers who are looking to buy online. Various forms of Internet marketing. 16. Internet marketing can be of various forms. The initial days of Internet marketing saw advertising, banners and email marketing. Then intrusive and other rich media advertising concepts were introduced which were very successful in disseminating information in a large way. This was followed by the next generation of marketing options using social media. Banner advertising and email marketing were the first form of advertising which are still very effective. Banner advertising usually works on the basis of how many impressions have been server up by the page. These forms of advertising were very popular at the start of online marketing. However, the effective measure of leads received using impression-based advertising was difficult to track down. However, with the loss of impression-based marketing approaches to more performance-based marketing approaches, impression-based banner advertising is no longer the main weapon in the hand of the marketer. The online marketer is moving more towards performance-based advertising, also known as CPA or cost per acquisition. Click-through are now given importance, and where call to action is required, the publishers are getting paid for each call to action successfully completed by the prospect. With the advent of social media marketing, Internet marketers have now in their hand an even more powerful weapon to reach out to with the target customers. Social. 17. Media has a snowball effect for marketing efforts. Just like in the real world, we pass on information one-to-one and thus create a huge surge in the flow of information and result in a new product gaining popularity and awareness. Online social media works similarly. Small organizations have now got an opportunity to really level the playing field. Smart marketing techniques using social media helps them to gain an advantage over larger companies who are traditionally slow in moving and takes time to absorb new untested technology. Affiliate marketing is another form of marketing on the Internet. Affiliates are basically people who would be willing to promote your products and services for a small fee. They are mainly small firms or individuals who specialize in marketing tactics of various forms. They use their experience and reach in transferring quality traffic to your website, which converts. Depending upon how good your product or service is and how relevant it is to the traffic that is coming onto your website, you can expect a decent number of conversions each month. The affiliate will charge a small commission from the sales, which way outweighs the benefit in terms of new sales they will bring in. Clickbank is a case in the point. They have some of the best affiliate programs on the Internet. 18. How modern Internet marketing has assumed importance. Internet has helped in the faster access of information and has opened up a market which is larger than the traditional market in terms of geographical boundary and accessibility. Earlier, before the advent of Internet, it is difficult if not impossible to think about marketing to and finding prospects over a bigger market which is spread across a large geographical area. Small organizations with no access to a large multinational distribution system could never have imagined that they could serve customers from a large number of countries. Now, with the help of Internet, not only it is easy to get access to these customers but also possible to serve them. Shopping online has been the convenient preference for a lot of customers. They prefer to shop online at the convenience of their home and check out using their credit cards or other online payment options. Internet has dramatically transformed commerce. Every day more and more people are logging onto the internet for news, communication, entertainment, jobs, and more. Depending upon the demographic and economic power that they carry, they are a sizable market for most products and services. They spend on an average 8 to 10 hours each 19 day, which means a huge opportunity to advertise and get their attention. Closing internet marketing has been a grand success. It is no longer a niche that is optional for the traditional marketer. It is now a medium which is of utmost importance and often assumes a position of prominence in the marketer's marketing mix. 20. Chapter 3, Business versus Employee Mindset. Synopsis. This debate of business versus employee mindset would certainly raise a few debates, as this the fundamental factor which decides whether a person would work for someone or do his own business. While a lot of people would prefer doing his own business, there is no apparent reason why being an employee is worse or disadvantageous. In fact, there are both pluses and minuses on both sides, and it is a matter of pure choice whether a person ends up working for someone or starting his own business. 21. 22. Business versus employee mindset. Business certainly has its benefits in the fact that your income is not fixed. So if you are good at what you do, you could literally end up writing your own paycheck. That means there is no dearth of money for most things in life. You could end up saving for your children's college fund and your retirement and have done everything an American dream of doing in his life even before completing your 30s. Take the example of pioneering internet entrepreneurs. There are so many of them who have left a job or dropped out in the middle of college and started doing what they believed in. Passion is something that every businessman must have along with his vision to do something. In fact, loving what you do is the key to success in every form of life. Your hard work and urge to reach your goal comes from that passion, and combined with your hard work takes you to your destination. It is said that businessmen are risk takers. That is certainly correct. As I just mentioned above, there are so many of them who have dropped out of college or left it perfectly. 23. Good job and jump-started their own companies. However, with the element of risk, you need passion, determination, and of course a bit of luck. Business is certainly a lot of fun, adventure, heartburn, and opportunity to go out of the way and follow a path which is extraordinary. Of course, while being someone's employee, you may still be able to get those opportunities, and a lot of companies worth their money and reputation do encourage out-of-the-box thinking for their executive to stay ahead in the competition race, but at the end of the day you will be limited in your approach, and a really radical idea which you may think will work may be rejected by your boss. In employment, you will always be under the whims of your boss and never be able to use your creative ideas without your boss's permission or explicit support. Very few people are lucky in that area and get that kind of support from their boss. As such, people are known to have left their jobs to pursue their dreams. Business also gives you the opportunity to be your own boss and not to be answerable to anybody. 24. However, business has its downsides as well. People are known to have suffered huge losses and had to wind up within a year of starting their businesses. Business, like anything else, depends on the socio-economic state, and any damp in that can severely affect your business. Talk about startups in 2008 that just had to be sheer unlucky to have picked a wrong year. A new form of doing business is freelancing. It is a way of doing business when you don't have a huge amount of money to invest and you are not very good at man management, or plain just wants to concentrate on what you do best and not think about the rest. Freelancing is great in the sense that niche skills are in popular demand the world over, and if you are great at doing something, be it programming or writing or voiceover, anything basically that can be marketed and is in demand, you can sell your skills for a price. The benefits are that you can basically start from your home with just a computer and your skill as your capital. With the use of internet and a bit of marketing skills, you can market 25. Your skills on the web and get paid from working right from your home. The significant advantages of being a freelancer is that you have flexible timings and you can work whenever you can and does not have to think about the timing, as there are people from different time zones who might be working and willing to offer work if you are available. You can start with absolutely nothing but your skills and a personal computer, so you can dodge a starting capital requirement, which is the primary concern for most companies, and you can start right from your room so you don't need an office. Also, the benefits are you can work when you choose to and then take your vacations when you choose to. A lot of freelancers do that and enjoy their life in company of the loved ones with a lot less demand on their times. The disadvantages are that getting started and landing your first job may be a tad difficult than you think, and often you may have to wait for months on end to get your first job. You are still working within the socio-political scenario and have to be prepared for ebb in workflow if things are not going well. 26. A lot of freelancers who have been working on the web had to meet with stiff challenges from Asian contractors when businesses started to ship work to Asian countries post-2008. With rates being lower in these countries, things turned to be bad for a lot of freelancers in USA and across the Atlantic in Europe. Business and freelancing are both affected by the traditional problems of business. So if you are doing or planning to do either, you will have to manage a lot of things, including client interaction, finance management, and take care of the resources. Not to mention the marketing and actual sales work. So being in business does not mean less work, it actually means a lot more. Being in a job and working for someone can actually appear less intimidating compared to the basic requirements of starting a business or living a life of freelancer. However, if you analyze closely, the same set of challenges and insecurities plague the employee of company too. Just think about the recession and how many people lost their jobs because of that. 27. The same socio-political insecurities that can affect a business affect the employee as well. The reason the two are tagged and are in the same situation. If the business does not survive, neither can the employee, and the vice versa. An employee, however, has a lesser chance than a business, as the latter can downsize and cut costs and thus look to survive. Thus the employee is a scapegoat if downsizing happens, who cannot hope to survive unless he finds another job. Thus, though there are similar pros and cons of being in business and being an employee in an organization, the decision to be in either one is purely personal. Those who need a bit of freedom and wish to pursue his own passion and can manage multiple aspects of doing business, then it is certainly the right option for him. On the other hand, someone who would not like to start from scratch and would prefer to work for a brand and work within the comforts of it and yet pursue his personal goals, employment is better. 28. Chapter 4. The story of the Chinese bamboo tree. Synopsis. History is filled with stories of men who toiled hard for achieving their goals in life. In fact, patience is probably the second most important thing to achieve what someone wants after passion. Without patience, you are bound to leave things in the middle when you might just be on the final visible leg of success. 29. 30. The story of the Chinese bamboo tree. One of the greatest inventors of the modern era, Thomas Alva Edison, had rightly said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." How right he was. In his own experience, when trying to invent a light bulb, he failed over 100 times. When asked about it, he just said that he invented 99 ways of how not to make a light bulb and that he just needs one way to invent it. Such was his outlook to life and work that he disregarded failures and stuck to his path. The modern society is fast-paced and unforgiving. Time is one commodity which is priceless. However, the fact is that apart from the way we see it, the world is basically slow and moves at its own pace. Just think how many times have we needless honked while stuck in a red light, perfectly knowing that it would turn green when it has to? How many times have we been fed up standing in the queue to get off a plane and wishing the person at the front moves a little quicker? What if the person at the back is thinking the same about you? We have lost the appreciation of life and have actually lost the art of stopping and appreciating. The fable. 31. There is a nice Chinese fable which goes something like this. A farmer once planted a bamboo seed onto the ground and then watered and fertilizers onto it, took care of it for the whole growing season. At the end of the season, the farmer noticed that the seed did not germinate and did not show up any signs of a sprout so much as an inch off the ground. Without losing hope, he kept on watering it for the second season and took care of it. Still nothing happened. This went on for the next 2 seasons, and on the 5th season the farmer noticed that the seed germinated and grew into a bamboo tree as high as 90 feet in about 6 weeks. The moral of the story is that no matter how. Chapter 4, The Story of the Chinese Bamboo Tree. Synopsis. History is filled with. Chapter 4, The Story of the Chinese Bamboo Tree. Synopsis. History is filled with stories of men who toiled hard for achieving their goals in life. In fact, patience is probably the second most important thing to achieve what someone wants after passion. Without patience, you are bound to leave things in the middle when you might just be on the final visible leg of success. 29. 30. The Story of the Chinese Bamboo Tree. One of the greatest inventors of the modern era, Thomas Alva Edison, had rightly said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." How right he was. In his own experience, when trying to invent a light bulb, he failed over 100 times. When asked about it, he just said that he invented 99 ways of how not to make a light bulb and that he just needs one way to invent it. Such was his outlook to life and work that he disregarded failures and stuck to his path. The modern society is fast-paced and unforgiving. Time is one commodity which is priceless. However, the fact is that apart from the way we see it, the world is basically slow and moves at its own pace. Just think, how many times have we needless honked while stuck in a red light, perfectly knowing that it would turn green when it has to? How many times have we been fed up standing in the queue to get off a plane and wishing the person at the front moves a little quicker? What if the person at the back is thinking the same about you? We have lost the appreciation of life and have actually lost the art of stopping and appreciating. The fable. 31. There is a nice Chinese fable which goes something like this. A farmer once planted a bamboo seed onto the ground and then watered and fertilizers onto it, took care of it for the whole growing season. At the end of the season, the farmer noticed that the seed did not germinate and did not show up any signs of a sprout so much as an inch off the ground. Without losing hope, he kept on watering it for the second season and took care of it. Still nothing happened. This went on for the next 2 seasons, and on the 5th season the farmer noticed that the seed germinated and grew into a bamboo tree as high as 90 feet in about 6 weeks. The moral of the story is that no matter how worse you think your predicament is, don't give up hope. Keep at your work. You may never know you are actually on the path for success, and that might just be around the corner. Had the farmer lost hope and picked the seed out of the ground, he would have lost the tree, but he did not, and he kept his patience and got his reward for it at the end of the 4th year. Patience. This is so much true too. The fact is that we have lost the art of appreciating things and cannot really wait for things to happen at their own time. We grow impatient just standing. 32. At the red light or in a queue. The modern 21st century human being is probably the most impatient of all. We not only lose our focus because of this impatience, but also so many times in our lives we let go of an opportunity just because we are tired of the apparent failures that we have had to endure while pursuing those opportunities. There appears to be a distinct relationship between our short-term failures and our inability to concentrate for a long term. We expect things to happen overnight. We hire a great CEO and within a month or fortnight we expect him to take us out of our troubles. We have a great coach and even before he can settle into a job we expect him to turn things around. In fact, we often forget that we land in these troubles due to years of negligence or mismanagement, and it often takes the equal time to get it sorted out. 3 distinct steps. When speaking on the topic of business success and patience and how it plays a great role in it, Steve Ballmer, CEO of Microsoft, said that every new business idea goes through 3 distinct steps. They are vision, patience, and execution. He also adds that the stage of vision is the most difficult. During the stage of vision, people usually display a lot of energy and excitement. Then slowly that subsides during the stage of patience. During the stage of execution, the work is 33. Mainly about refining what was in vision and how to make it even better and more successful. Both the starting and the ending stages are relatively comfortable and usually are marked with a lot of excitement and energy. However, the patience stage is where most fail. In fact, he asserts that the most entrepreneurs cannot handle this stage, and that's the reason why a majority of the startups fail while only a few survive to germinate and see the light of day. An interesting Chinese story should be a case in the point. A young eager student of martial art one day asked his teacher how long will it take to learn the whole process of a new form, and his teacher said that about 2 years. Not willing to wait that long, the student asked what if he really put his heart and soul into it, will it? The teacher replied that in that case it will probably take 4 years. The case is, in order to learn something and use it is necessary to learn it in the correct way and be prepared to give that much of time into it. It may never be possible once you move on to again relearn it in the correct way, and it may take more time than you originally did. The key here is patience. 34. As the great American poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow correctly observed nearly a century ago, and which is still so much apt in the modern-day society, the heights by great men reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, toiled ever upward through the night. 35, Chapter 5, Building a Long-Term Business versus Fast Cash Synopsis. A recent visit to India during one of the several business meets, it was an opportunity to be able to meet up with a few young entrepreneurs. I happened to know that they were into developing herbal medicines, or also known as Ayurveda, which is a method for developing medicines in the herbal way known for a few thousand years. I come from a completely different branch of business, so decided this would be an opportunity know a few things apart from the experience of India's sultry summer. In fact, I was pleasantly surprised when I found out more about the process of Ayurveda and the heritage of this form of medicine and the far-reaching effect of it in a wide area of treatments possible. 36. My experience in India with the Medicine Foundation. Of course, I know that Ayurveda is a fast-developing forms of medicines. I was not aware that it is by far also one of the oldest. An interesting thing which was shared with me by Mr. Univarrier, who was one of the mentors of this foundation, was that nearly 10% of their proceeds are going back into research and training works. This of course not going to give us results over the weekend, but gradually over a time we will be able to bring forward more and more medicines which will have far-reaching effects in the treating diseases and ailments. Come to think about it, this is the outlook which has kept the foundation at the forefront of a revolution in alternative forms of medicines. They are determined to reach out to all who need these medicines and helping people and building their foundations on strong research and training platform. Certainly, to my opinion, they have a long-term vision. Long-term and fast cash business approach is a comparative study. Fast cash is good and it keeps the lifeblood of the business, i.e., cash, moving in all the time. It helps in keeping the bills paid and profits rolling in. It is a sign that the business is moving and progressing forward. Or is it? 37. Fast cash approaches can as easily backfire as they seem to work for a while. The reason is, when you have a fast cash approach, you often tend to overlook one important aspect of business: your customers. Customers want value. They want a product that can help them by making their life better, whether it is absolute or in an intangible way. They want good customer support and generally want to buy from a reliable provider. However, fast cash approach often forego this sort of expectations from the customers. They are more interested in completing the same and taking the money from the customer. Often they have poor customer support, which doubles the predicament of the unsuspecting customers. Rarely would these companies invest in research and training and have absolutely no interest in setting up money for the development of their own employees. A long-term approach is usually expressed in setting up a strong customer satisfaction level and coupled with an adequate infrastructure for delivery of the same. Most businesses looking to create a long-standing relationship with their customers would be trying to engage their customers and find out whether they are happy using their products and services. They would have an efficient customer service department backing their sales team, dedicated to ensure any problems are taken care of immediately and solved within hours rather than weeks. 38. Long-term business approach in Clickbank for a merchant. As a merchant working on Clickbank affiliate programs, it is essential to remember that not always you will see scores of affiliates are downloading your campaign. It is essential that the beginning to think like an affiliate and find out how you can make your program more attractive to potential affiliates. Needless to say, more potential affiliates, more are the chances for you to get customers. Affiliates prefer to take up campaigns and programs which are closer to their niche, and they will first check out the percentage offered and the potential earnings before signing up for your program. It is always better to keep the affiliate's earnings high and keeping yours at an adjustable balance so that it can maximize your earnings on larger volume-based sales. Giving more to the affiliate means you are always giving an importance to him to sell more. Depending on the overall volume, you also tend to earn because you will certainly have more than one good affiliate to work with. Sometimes even after doing everything seemingly correct, you will not be able to get good affiliates. The reason can be various, however the approach is simple. Hold your patience. 39. If you have done your homework and kept things lucrative for the affiliates and also sure about the marketability of the product or service that you have put up for sale, then allow some time. Even it is the same thing when sales do not happen after a few days or even a week after the campaigns goes active. Holding your patience is very important at that point. Long-term business approach and how it affects a Clickbank affiliate. Clickbank has its own set of disadvantages for affiliates, including those to do with the tracking of sales and the missing tracks, which happens mostly after the prospect leaves the affiliate's website and goes onto the website of the advertiser. Clickbank has recently updated their fraud prevention and sales tracking system to ensure there is a greater transparency into the recording of sales. However, in spite of this, traffic conversions are a big issue, and that is something not in the hands of the affiliate. Often the advertisers' websites are not up to the mark and prospects lose interest after reaching the landing page of the advertiser's website. Often the landing page is not strategically placed and they are located in such a way that customer does not immediately find what he is looking for. 40. And have to again make a few clicks to reach the information. Often a lot of prospects are lost because of this. It is important to continuously analyze these things and then accordingly select the one program which is good and meets your niche. Having a lot of time dedicated to research and finding what will sell well for you is the first step to make money using Clickbank. It is obvious that having a long-term approach is the best solution, else one risks losing the interest. 41. Chapter 6. Choosing between the path of the merchant versus the affiliate. Synopsis: affiliate marketing is the process in which a third party would work for you and promote your products and services for a small fee. This affiliate could be a small firm or an individual who has a considerable experience and technical know-how into promoting products and services on the internet. 42. What is affiliate marketing? Usually an affiliate will work for a small fee which is charged on the sale price of the product or service. However, there are various formats of affiliate marketing, and some also allows the affiliate to share into the profits of the advertiser instead of a commission. Affiliate marketing helps the advertiser immensely because for a small fee he gets access to the best sales force on the internet. They are highly skilled and know their work inside out. This helps the advertiser to leverage on their experience and boost the sales figures. Affiliate marketing networks and how they work. There are a lot of companies which offer solutions for advertisers through their affiliate network of salesmen and marketers. All an advertiser needs to do is to register on their website and provide details about the product and service they are selling, and also offer the details of the affiliate commission that he is willing to pay on the sales figure. An affiliate will search for the best offers, and if he finds the details matching to his interest, he will accept the terms to download the marketing materials and start working on it. 43. Clickbank and its advantages and disadvantages. Clickbank is one example of an affiliate marketing system wherein you as an advertiser will register to upload details of your marketing requirements and the affiliate commission that you wish to pay. Clickbank will provide the platform for affiliates to come and check your requirements, and if they find too suitable will download the materials needed to start their campaigns. Clickbank has a truly advanced click and referral checking system that prevents fraud being committed and also ensures that you receive the best possible traffic to your website which will convert. Clickbank platform has the click tracking, sales and affiliate calculation system all built in, so you don't have to do anything to manage your promotional campaigns apart from concentrating on the next great idea for a product. Earlier ClickBank had a few issues with its click tracking and fraud tracking system, but now it has revamped its click tracking mechanism, which ensures better click tracking and fraud detection. Choosing between affiliate and a merchant affiliate systems offer people who are really good with their online marketing skills to make money by promoting other. 44. People's products and services. It ensures that they have the best possible return for their time, energy, and skill sets, and thus they prefer the path of the affiliate. Say, you are really good at marketing and understanding consumer behavior, which you can use to leverage other people's marketing efforts. You know you are good enough to easily make a lot of money by promoting and marketing products and services and can handle multiple promotional campaigns within your time. You would prefer to do that than start a product or service line of your own. You don't want to get into the hassle of delivery, manufacturing, stocking, and also customer support for after-sales functions. You are happy with your engagement till the point of marketing and transferring quality traffic to the merchant, and then it is the best option for you. A merchant, on the other hand, might be thinking that he is perfectly happy with the production and distribution and taking care of customer sales services. Say, you have an offline business selling travel accessories and you wish to take that online to reach out to a larger market than you can reach offline. You already have a production or sourcing option, distribution system, and a customer service department in place. You wish to harness the power of the internet and reach out to a global marketplace with your products. In this situation, being an affiliate 45 is almost like a golfer playing rugby. Being a merchant is the natural choice. Problems with the ClickBank affiliate system. ClickBank is by far the biggest affiliate marketing network in the world. They operate in over 200 countries, delivering millions of clicks each day. It is said that every 3 seconds somewhere in the world a sale is being made using the ClickBank affiliate network. They also have an enviable record of not missing a payment since all the years of their operation. In spite of this enviable record, extremely good fraud prevention system, and an excellent payment system, ClickBank has lost some of its importance with the affiliate marketer. Eva Miller's experience in using ClickBank. The answer may be in the form that ClickBank has actually designed their affiliate systems which make a lot of the genuine affiliates unhappy. Take the example of Eva Miller, who is a mother of 2, single, and lives with her mother at a 2-room apartment in Georgia. She had recently lost her job and, without a specialist degree, struggling to find her feet in this troubling economy. She heard about ClickBank and the success some people has got, and specially encouraged after reading Stephen Wagenheim's 46 Honest Income Program ebook, she decided to sign up for an affiliate account. 6 months down the line, she is confused and not interested to continue working on ClickBank, and in fact looking for better affiliate programs which will give her more control and more stability of income for her efforts. Problems in using ClickBank for small affiliates and publishers. The main problem, she says, is that she has absolutely no control what the customer does after he leaves her site. While checking her click-through records, she has noticed that she has a healthy 135 clicks for an ebook on traveling to Cuba from her website, which is a travel-specific website selling travel accessories and also providing information to people on various destinations. Her click-through records of 135 does not tally with the sales figures that she has received from her account on ClickBank, which is only 1. On investigating, she finds out that the advertiser is actually driving the traffic to the home page and not to the sign-up page where the ebook is available. In fact, it is a good 3 to 4 clicks before the customer can again trace his/her steps to the ebook, and that is where the advertiser is losing out on quality traffic that could have converted. 47. It is a known fact that the more clicks you have en route to your call to action, the less are the conversion chances. So why does the advertiser do that? She has absolutely no answer and no control over that either. She is also forbidden to speak directly to the advertiser. Thus her hard efforts in generating the quality traffic and the cost of promoting the link on the best slots of her website is all wasted. Another big turn-off is that in order to get a paycheck out of Clickbank she has to first secure different payments from 5 different people, and they need to pay her using different payment methods, needing one out of them to be a Visa sale and other one a MasterCard sale. This is not always possible for small affiliates like her with smaller traffic potential and not enough control on how the customers will pay. 48, Chapter 7, Gaining Motivation for Your Projects. Synopsis: There are many men and women through the course of history who has left their marks, undeniable feats of courage and passion. They were highly motivated and dedicated, who showed a lot of courage and determination to achieve what they set out to do in their lives. Their deeds of courage and dedication have inspired countless generations who always looked up to them for inspiration. 49. 50. Gaining motivation for your projects. But how did these great men and women inspire themselves to achieve these feats? At the end of the day, they were just ordinary human beings much like us, so what is that made the difference between them and us and enabled them to achieve these extraordinary feats? As Thomas Alva Edison, the greatest inventor of the 20th century, had once observed, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Rightly so. Motivation, which is a key aspect of success, apart from hard work and patience, is something that comes from external factors. Motivation is the next biggest factor for success in anything that you may do. It is what makes the difference between a man who is successful and one who is a failure in life. With almost all the great men and women that we may have read about in the pages of history, there has been at least one incident which later inspired them to succeed. However, motivation is different to inspiration. Motivation is something that is the result of external factors, whereas inspiration is purely internal. In an interesting story in The Point is the life of Joe Girard, an American who is widely known as the greatest automobile seller the world over. He holds the record for selling the highest number of cars and trucks for a period of 12 consecutive years when he was working for a Chevrolet dealer. That record is yet to be broken. He also holds the distinction for being the only salesman ever to be featured in the Automobile Hall of Fame. Joe Girard lived a miserable life and always grew up always tormented by his father, who probably because of his own failure in life always made it a point to take it out on his younger son. He always told Girard that he will never be able to have success in life. On the contrary, his mother always inspired Joe and gave him confidence. Probably his parents' contrasting behavior to him contributed to his tremendous success in later life. He took heart from his mother's words and wanted to live up to her faith in him. At the same time, he wanted to prove his father that he was wrong about his younger son. Joe grew up in abject poverty, and that determined him to start earning for his family at a tender age of 9, first as a shoeshine boy and then as a news carrier. His first success was when he brought home his earnings to his mother. Joe's story is an inspiring tale of hard work, sheer determination, and the urge to make it big in life. But how does motivation work and make someone stand out? 52. Well, to state simply, motivation is the desire to do something bigger and better by breaking the norms of the society and creating a path which is off the stereotype. People who are motivated are usually path breakers, and they create their own rules in life and set their own destiny. They set out to do something bigger and better, and thus in the process change all the rules and set new standards. Take the example of Leonardo da Vinci, the Italian painter, sculptor, and multifaceted genius who is widely considered to be the most multi-talented person ever in the history of man. Leonardo undoubtedly was a genius and was ahead of his time in terms of his knowledge, thinking and methodologies to unearth the mysteries that were unknown to man. He often employed methods which appeared strange and crude for his time to find out more about these mysteries. His insatiable thirst for knowledge and all things factual made him think that all the troubles that he is taking in are worth it. Another great example in point is that of Soichiro Honda, the founder of the Honda Motor Company. Soichiro was born to a blacksmith in Hamamatsu in Japan and apprenticed at his father's bicycle repair workshop. He had no formal education in mechanics, metallurgy, or engineering, but his father's inspiration and patronage in all things helped him to later start one of the best motor companies in the world. 53. Loss of motivation can cause an acute fall in the performance level. Sometimes when you are working too hard and trying for success too much, you tend to lose motivation. Doing the same thing over and over can also create mental fatigue. Taking time off in such circumstance is best. It helps bring back the level of motivation and interest to carry on working. This break will also serve you by allowing you to assess your work, the mistakes that you have been doing and what is needed to correct them. This is almost like a pit stop. When driving for a few laps you need to change your tire or need a quick refinement, the pit stop allows you that refinements and repairs and also allows you those vital few seconds where you can take a breath and return back to the track. Different people have different approaches to bring the motivation back. Some people prefer taking a break and not thinking about work at all. They prefer to stay away from anything even remotely connected with work. They just need the time off to bring back the focus and the motivation that has been missing. Overdoing something is never the right approach, no matter how much you like doing it. You are bound to get tired and lose interest in it. It is always advisable to take that vital time off to keep things fresh. Others like a few minutes all by themselves to gather their thoughts and focus back. 54. 55, Chapter 8, Finding Help at the Right Places. Synopsis: Clickbank offers the best affiliate network of about 100,000 dedicated affiliates who are ready to sell your products and have the necessary experience to boot. Apart from that, Clickbank also has the best payment processing system and they boast of not missing a payment in the last 10 years of doing business. 56, About Clickbank, an affiliate network which covers about 200 countries and having a significant track record of making a sale every 3 seconds somewhere in the world. Clickbank is a proposition that is hard to put down. Yet a lot of affiliates are not happy with the way things work and due to bitter experience of being mishandled are not ready to work for Clickbank projects at all. Why is that? In spite of some of the best affiliate systems and payment history, Clickbank has failed to really take off with a majority of the affiliates. Getting started on Clickbank? The first thing to understand is how Clickbank works and what it takes to make it good on probably the best affiliate marketing network on the planet. From the perspective of the potential affiliate, let's just explain by saying an affiliate is one who promotes and markets the products and services of an advertiser for a small percentage of the sale price or a commission. Say Andy is selling ebooks on how to make a profitable e-commerce website. He is an expert programmer and knows how to create a website using open source programs and tools. He writes a book for absolute dummies and decides to 57. Sell it online. He finds an interesting online marketing program on Clickbank and registers and then lists his book for sale to attract potential affiliates. He also decides to give away 10% from the sale price of the book to any affiliate who can secure a sale. Potential registered affiliates will check Clickbank, and if anybody likes the topic and finds it has a market and has a potential traffic that might be interested in this, will download the relevant tags and tools and get started in promoting it. Any potential customer who is interested after checking the details on the website of the affiliate would come to the advertiser's websites, that is Andy's website, and purchase the same. Clickbank will register that one sale has been made from the traffic sent out by the affiliate, say George, and give him the credit for the same. Well, this is almost the simplest way to explain how Clickbank works, although there are a few things to know and get used to in order to really make it work for you. Clickbank can be complicated, time-consuming, and downright difficult at times to make it work. The reasons are: there is no clear-cut formula to online marketing. The same way as a traditional media would behave, Clickbank, which is a part of the internet media, also behaves the same way. 58. Even after writing a great sales pitch, creating a great product, you may find that sales are sluggish. Add to this the trouble taken to understand how Clickbank affiliate system works and the tests and trials and other research that you put yourself through in order to get started. Everything seemingly pointless if no sales happen. One of the key aspects to succeed in online marketing, and also applicable for Clickbank marketing, is patience. It is important to have done all the necessary homework though, that is checking that the advertising materials are right, the placements are correct, and also the choice of the program is also correct. The next thing is holding your patience and waiting for the fly to move. For both the advertiser and the affiliate this is important. For the advertiser, he might find himself in a situation that there are no takers for his program and seemingly all his hard work in preparing the program might appear a waste. Similarly, it might appear to the affiliate that his important advertising properties are getting wasted due to no conversions. Thankfully, Clickbank is a company which has plenty of help available online. Their help pages are well stocked with most questions that can come to your mind. Also, they have their help sections classified to ensure affiliates and advertisers/vendors find it. 59. Easier to get to what they are looking for. For general account-related questions which are common to all users, they have the separate account pages. Questions cover major issues for most starting affiliates and advertisers, such how to get started with the tracking system and how it works, how to earn commissions, and also how to get paid once you start to have money into your account out of sales commissions. Apart from that, Clickbank offers some great tools to the affiliates in the form of Hope Ad Builder, which is a tremendously easy to use tool for making ads fast, some useful tools for using with your Clickbank account, Clickbank iPhone apps for using with an iPhone, and several affiliate resource links. For the vendor or advertiser, Clickbank has a complete user guide to get around Clickbank and use it to make your online marketing efforts a success. It has a payment link and detailed selling guidelines on the type of products that you can list for selling, and also how to go about listing them with images and other details. It also has information about chargebacks and other information. Apart from that, the vendor guidelines also has a basic guideline on how to attract and retain the best affiliates who can get the job done for you, information. 60. About your account and how to manage it, and a whole lot of other stuffs. Clickbank being an old organization, they have been working for more than a decade now. It is easy to find a lot of help online from various other sources. Clickbank has been operating with the promise never to fail a payment date, and amazingly they have kept their promise so far. They also have a great customer support team which takes care of your needs. 61. Wrapping up, there are a lot of people bewailing the idea that this or that affiliate plan doesn't work. Clickbank does not work, CPA doesn't work, Commission Junction does not work, Amazon does not work, and so forth. I know this sort of frustration, as just about everybody who comes online seeking ways to bring in money will run into a learning curve. You will attempt this and that, all the same come away with empty pockets and broken hopes. As a matter of fact, I bet there isn't an individual who's gone the affiliate marketing path that hasn't bore failures. One thing you have to comprehend is that everyone experiences this at one point or another. Being an affiliate marketer requires guts, doggedness, curiosity, tenacity, and a pinch of free-spirited wantonness. There's a reason why lots of individuals choose working a regular job over getting into this stuff. It calls for a particular mindset. You have gotta be in this for the long run. There's lots of strategies that do work for net affiliates, but exposing how precisely you ought to go about utilizing them. 62. And tweaking them to produce your own success is a path of discovery. If you throw in the towel before you uncover that one thing that truly works for you, well, you will never know what may have been.